of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Oh, he loses the football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. end zone. It's Fuentes. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. No huddle now for the offense. They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Leans back and chucks it deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the receiver's got it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Can they put together something here? On the run, he'll let it go. And is hauled in with a tight end on a corner route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He gets loose. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Movement here from the tight end. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They're able to get him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Auburn, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Good throw. The catch is made. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Working clock with the ground game. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He puts it on the turf. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Harris. Looking to scramble. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback still with the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Now the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, this, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a very makeable third down for the offense with the 29. Can he get there on the ground? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Design quarterback run. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Scanning the field, it's Griffin. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we get another 4th down for this quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over.